All right, family. So what we do is we log into our Printful. Now, the cool thing is you can create this for your church, your business, your ministry. Did you know that there's no reason why your church can't have its own online store and make iPhone covers, t-shirts, hats, hoodies for your church? I'm going to show you how to do it right here. All right, so this what I did is we got products, right? So if you go to printful.com, I'll put a link in the description if you want to sign up for it. You can sign up for free. All right, so what I do is, let me just go to the product here. We're going to close everything up. All right, so basically, you go to product catalog, okay? And you say, okay, I want to do an iPhone cover. iPhone cover. It's going to give you the different iPhones. I like to go, I'm going to use the tough case for iPhone, okay? So I click on that. All right. And then what we're going to do is you can choose what different phones you like. I have the iPhone 12 mini, so I'm just going to go ahead and click that. You can do whatever ones you got all the way up to the iPhone 17. So I'm going to click Create Product Template. So then it gives me the template. Next thing I want to do is I want to decide how do I want this phone cover to look. You could put any image, any text that you want. Imagine putting your church with its own iPhone cover. I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is you can upload your graphics. Um, I could do a Jesus is the reason for the season one. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shrink this down a little bit. I might use a different color. Let me see. I'm not for sure. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a black one. But that looks fire right there. Now, if you notice, my Jesus is not showing. But if I change it to black in the background, it should show up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to product. And I'm going to have to make this whole thing black here. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to go with, let me see, I want gloss. First, I want glossy. I'm going to go with the glossy. So I'm going to do both glossy and matte. All right. And then next thing I want to do is we want to go where it says fill. See where it says fill right there? You click that. And we want to make this a black phone cover. So we're going to go ahead and click black. All right. Now that's fire right there. And we want this to sit nicely. So you want to make sure it's positioned in the center. So we're going to go click on position and click center. All right. And then you click on position and let's see how it looks centered like that. I don't like that. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, but I do want it centered from left to right. So let's just make sure it's centered left to right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the mock-up real quick. I'm thinking of making this phone cover available because this is fire. I think I might drop it a link in the description if you want to buy this phone cover because it's turning out nice. All right, so let's see what we got. So here's the different looks. That's nice, man. That's really nice. So you got your different ones. You got your iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro. So you can click on it and see how it'll look. You got your iPhone 11 Pro Max. So you just, go through it, make sure it all sits pretty on each phone that you're going to be selling. iPhone 14, that looks nice. That looks real nice, actually. All right, let's go with the iPhone 14 Plus, looking good. iPhone 15, looking really good. Okay, up. It's a little bit cut off right there. So we're going to have to bring it down a little bit for the iPhone 15. Let's see. That's nice. What is that? The 16. 16 Plus is looking good. 17 barely fits in there. Oh, that's the 16 still. I'm sorry. And the 16 is looking good. All right, so we're going to have to bring it down a little bit. So what we do is we come over here, just drop it down a little bit. All right. And then we go back to mock-ups. And then it should fit nicely for every phone. Okay, so you got your 12. It's looking good. It's kind of low a little bit. Let me see. 11's looking good. This is looking good. The 12 is looking good. 13's, that looks really nice. The 13 looks nice. Okay, that looks good. 14 looks cool. It's decent. What is that? The iPhone 15. So you just kind of go through each one, make sure it's looking nice. That's fire. That's on hit right there. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Okay, so All right, let me turn this light on so we can see what's going on here. All right, so now you got everything that you think looks good. The only one may be a little challenged is the iPhone 11. Probably hardly too many people may have that phone because it is an older phone, but it's okay. You know, I got the iPhone 12, so I'm kind of in the same boat of having an older model, but I like it. I would bring it up maybe just a little bit, but let's see how it looks on this 15 right here. Yeah, we could bring it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up a little bit, just a tad bit like that. All right, let's go back to mock-ups. So the one I was looking at is the 15. I want to make sure it fits on that 15 iPhone 15. So we got the 14, nice. 15, good. 15 plus, looking good. 16, looking good. All right, so I think everything's fitting now. That's nice right there. 16 Pro, looking good, looking good. All right, let's go over here. iPhone 12, I like it. iPhone 12 Pro, I like it. 11, I like it. All right, so now you got your design, right? You got the black background, which your Jesus is the reason for the season. You could even customize it with someone's name, but I won't get into that. All right, so now what we do is we go to Save to Templates. Okay, so we saved it to the template. So this phone is ready to go. So now I'm going to add it to my store. And then once I add it to my store, I'll put a link in the description where you can get this actual iPhone cover. All right, so I'm going to add it to should I do my Shopify? I'm going to add it to my TikTok shop. That's what I'm going to do. No. Let me add it to either my Gospel Swag or Shopify. Let me add it to Shopify. I'm going to add it to my Shopify shop. All right. So basically, I go here and decide which phone I want to make the phone cover for. iPhone 11, and you could just uncheck the ones that you don't want it to be for, but I'm going to leave them all checked, okay? Got the iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone 17 Air, so that's fire. All right, so let's go ahead and go to proceed to mockups. We're going to take a look at the mockups real quick. That's nice, but let's do more of let me see. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see, what phone is this? That's nice. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Okay, so that's going to be our mock-up. Then I hit continue. All right, tough case for iPhone. We're going to give it a title, Jesus. Let me see, go here. Jesus is the reason for the season. Tough case for iPhone. All right, protect your phone with style. Now, what I like to do is I go ahead and grab this right here, right? Go over here to Chat GPT and then ask it to write a description for me. So I say, hello there. I just designed a new iPhone cover and I want to add it to my Shopify account or store. Here are some details of the phone cover. So now what I did is I'm going to go here and grab the description of the phone cover and I'm going to copy it. Okay. Boom. All right. And I'm going to say, can you also give me a title? Here's a boom, boom. Here are okay. Here, hello there. I just designed a new iPhone cover and I want to add it to my Shopify store. Can you write a title and description? Okay, and then I'm going to take a screenshot and put a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, okay, let me go back and get a screenshot real quick. So let's choose mockups. I choose this one. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot. Boom, like that. And then go to continue. And then I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and add that screenshot here. Oops, actually hit it without adding the screenshot. Let me see. Let me here is a screenshot of the iPhone cover. So let's go ahead and add that screenshot in there. See if it helps out a little bit. Okay, boom, 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 screenshots. There we go. Can you rewrite the title and description with this in mind? Okay, so let's see what it comes up with. This design is clean, powerful, and speaks straight to the heart. Let's shape a title and description that captures the Christmas message and ministry vibe. Jesus is the reason for the season, dual layer iPhone case, festive faith, strong protection. Okay, so that's the title. It's suggested. Description: you're about to offer something that brings Christmas joy and gospel truth together in one bold creative piece. Let's walk through what makes this case a must-have. You're about to offer something that brings Christmas joy. Okay, that doesn't sound like a good description. You're about to offer. Okay, can you rewrite the description for the customer? Sound like it was writing to me. Customer focus script. Celebrate the heart of Christmas every time you pick up your phone. This Jesus is the reason for the season iPhone case blends festive style with strong, reliable protection. Perfect for anyone who wants their faith to shine all year long. Okay, so we're going to grab that. Okay, so I kind of like that. So now we're going to go back over here where we left off, and we're going to paste that where it says description. All right, so there we go. Jesus is the reason for the season tough case for iPhone. I'm going to leave that the same. I like that title. Boom, good. Let's get some tags. Jesus is the reason. Let me ask ChatGPT, can you give me about 15 tags? Can you give me about 15 tags for Shopify? Okay, so let's see what it comes up with. Okay, now we're going to say, please separate these with commas. All right, so there we go. Boom. All right, boom. There we go. All right, cool. Choose collection. Do I want to add it to a collection? Not yet. And we hit continue. All right, now it depends on what we want to charge for it. I think we can go with, let me see. And this tells you how much you'll make per phone cover. Like I said, you can use this for your church, your ministry, your business. Wouldn't it be cool if your church had its own iPhone covers? That's fire. So I think I'm going to go with $24.99 for an iPhone cover. Let's do $24.99. Okay, then we're going to hit set. All right, and then we go here and we hit submit to store. All right, so now you just created an iPhone cover that's uploaded to Shopify. So if I go to my Shopify, right, gospelswagshop.com, my iPhone cover is going to be in this shop. So if I go, let me see if I could find it, view all. Probably going to take a little while to update, but it's going to be there. So let me just go ahead and log into my Shopify account so you can see. It takes, it probably takes about 1 or 2 minutes to actually upload and propagate, but I'll show you that it's actually being uploaded. Okay. If you have any questions, family, drop them in the comment section. I would love to help you get an online store for your church, ministry, or business. Imagine your youth ministry having its own clothing line. My goodness. All right. Let's see. Let's go to products. And you should see it being uploaded. There it is right there. It's active, ready to go. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and view it. Jesus is the reason for the season. Tough case for iPhone. There it is, $24.99. That's fire, family. I like that. I should have put the Gospel Swag logo right there, but it's all good. So there you go. So if you want to purchase it, I'm going to put this link in the description of the video. All right, family. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments section. If this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. I think we knocked everything out. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah. I was going to, let me see here, add it like, because if you go to my store, you don't see it anywhere. So what I need to do is I need to create like Jesus is the reason, our Christmas collection, which I do have right here, actually. So let me show you how to add this phone to your Christmas collection. So if I go over here, I go to collections, in case you have a Shopify store, just real quick. I go to Christmas collections, I click on it. If I want to add a product to it, here's my products. So I want to browse. I want to do Jesus is the reason. It's probably going to show me the iPhone case. There it is right there. So I want to add that and then done. And then go, let's see, I think it saves automatically. Is that the save? Yeah, I think it saved it automatically. So now if I go to my store, which is pretty cool, I go to home. I go to Christmas collection. You should see the phone cover in there. That's fire. All right, family. Once again, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. God bless.